comrade subscribers. So, do you remember my feeble attempts to play ZX Kong and PACMAN using the Minstrel keyboard, with the original ZX80 cursor key? So the ZX80 cursor keys are 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I think it's 5 and 8 are left and right, and 6 and 7 are up and down or something. So my feeble mind couldn't really get around, get a hang of it. So I've I designed a gaming keyboard for the Minstrel / ZX80. So it's just using Cherry MX keys, but I've added a special cursor down here. So it's basically just 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've added an additional rub out key, a special rub out key. So normally deletion, I think you go Shift 0 to delete. I've just added that in there. And it's got an additional little option up here so that the space key can double as the 0 key. So I think in some games they use 0 as fire or something like that. So I've added that there so that you could, use your thumb while using the cursors. So I don't know. Anyway, so you see it's a little bit bigger, but yeah, just a bit of fun. So I'll build that up and see if it works, and more importantly, see if it improves my gaming capabilities, my gaming ability on the Minstrel / ZX80. Let's see. Oh, before I do that, I was up at my parents' earlier in the week, and I came across this book from my youth. This Armada book belongs to Brett Harlan, Computer, Amstrad, CPC 464. So this is the Bytes Brothers, #1. I'm pretty sure I had the #2. There was a #2 book. Oh wow, $4. It's $4 in Australia. And basically, it's a whole lot of mysteries, but they use basic, solve it yourself computer mystery. So we've got the Bytes Brothers Programmer Problem. That was the second book, and then apparently 3 and 4. I haven't looked these up. There was the Bytes Brothers Enter the Evidence and Computer Clue were the additional books, but they had a bit of a story, and came with some basic programs that you could enter in and solve the problem yourself. So this one's got the mystery of the missing sledge, the puzzle of the marble-filled jar, the classroom thief, the great library book swindle, and the beach pollution menace. And then at the back we've got a bit of a glossary, mainframe, mini computer. So yeah, it was a bit of fun. When's this? This must be 83 or something. When did this come out? It should have a date here, shouldn't it? Blah blah blah. 1983. Yep. There we go. Right. So let's get building this. And there we go. So I'm just looking for keycaps. So I do have some black blank keycaps arriving, but that's on Monday, not today. So all I was going to do with that is, because I've got one of these left, which is stickers, keycap stickers. So for the ZX80, ZX81, and for the Spectrum. So I'm going to keep these for the black keycaps, but they work quite well. So instead, what can I do? So I do have a set of these ones. So these letters here would do quite well just for the main. These ones are a bit of a pain because I don't really want because they're wrong. So what else? I do have coloured. Basically bought all these in bulk from AliExpress. So I do have various colours. So I might just go with white. I think I might just go with white and just handwrite the letters on, and then maybe use a different colour for the delete perhaps, and for the cursors. So I will do that and we'll see how it turns out. And we're done. Well, I think it looks all right. My bestest handwriting. So I've used white keycaps, and then I've got obviously my rub out or shift 0 is red, and my little cursors are blue, and then just lime for oh, I should have done space as well. Well, anyway, return and shift are lime green. So otherwise I could be using these ones, should fit perfectly. So but yeah, we'll give that a try. And then, like I said, I've got a little button there, or header, so I can switch the hopefully this between being a space bar and a 0 key. So depending on whether I'm playing a game that expects to have 0, maybe, I don't know. Got to see if it works. And if it does, then on Monday when I get my black keycaps. But I'm just thinking I'd like to actually make some of these of my own, like for Soviet era keycaps, because they don't make that layout anymore, the JCU KEN layout. That would be quite handy. Anyway, that's another issue. A little bit overboard, but it's all fun. It's all good fun. I just need to fix up my little Pixel Sync daughter board here. So I'm going to remove the header. And what Dave suggested is running the wires underneath so they're not visible. So I might remove the header and do that. I need 2 to there. I need 1 to there. And I need one to that capacitor there. Anyway, that's part 2 video. We don't need to worry about that in part 3. And before I continue, in case you're wondering why haven't I put the additional commands like load on here, well, Dave didn't put them on his keyboard either, and there's a reason for that. With the ZX80, there's 4K basic, and there's 8K basic, which is pretty much ZX81 compatible. And they moved the additional commands, the 1 key commands moved. So for example, load on the ZX81 is what, Shift J? Was Shift J or something? Was J? Oh god. There, load. So Shift J. But on 4K basic, I think it's P or no, W. So depending on whether you're using 4K basic or 8K basic on here, the additional commands move. So it's just a matter of, I reckon, just maybe having an additional sheet just listing the quick commands. Like if you're going to be actually using this for programming, then yeah, you could probably do that. But again, you know, if you're doing 4K basic or 8K basic, the commands move. Like go to, okay, go to is the same. Poke is H on 4K basic, but if you go to 8K basic or ZX81, poke is it a P? No, P's for print, isn't it? Poke is O. So whereas on 4K basic, O is print. Anyway, let's so yeah. So in my case, what I'm thinking of doing, because I've got 5 boards, is that I can make a ZX81 as a 4K basic board and use those stickers, and an 8K basic board and use those stickers, and then just swap them over. So you're connecting it up. Make sure you go. Hopefully I've got the pins the right way around. Pin 1 to pin 1. And then again, pin 1 to pin 1. So hopefully I've got them around the right way, like that. Oh, I think it's not too bad, if it works. Okay, I've got it all hooked up. Let me just... okay, it boots. Let me start recording, like so. All right, 1, that's working. 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 isn't working. 7. So this half of the board, okay, all right. Oh, okay, and 0 is deleting. So okay, it looks like I made a mistake. I wonder if it's permanently. Okay, I need to think about this one. So the rub out's working, but the problem is I might. It means also maybe the 0 is permanently rub out. Okay, what about Q? Q is plot. Okay, so that's ZX81 slash ZX80 8K basic. Okay, that's okay. Unplot W. Yep, alright. So what about this side of the keyboard? T. What's T? T is rand. Okay, what about Y? Y is return. Yep. U is if. Where's U? Yep, okay, so that's working alright. Okay, so 6. Okay, so that top row is maybe not working. All right. Okay, I guess return's working. Dot's working. Okay, so we've got the Minstrel expand. Let's see if we can do. What was cat? Cat is Z. Of course, if the key's working. Okay, B scroll. All right, but these, okay. A is new. Okay, so the bottom row isn't working either. Okay, all right. Cursor, same thing. So 5 is working, which is the cursor 5, but the other ones aren't working. Space is working. M is pause. Yep. All right. So I've messed up some, but that's not a problem because that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. And if there's any problems, I can just cut the board because I haven't put a ground plane on it, so it makes the traces much easier. I can just cut them and rewire them if required. Okay, let me start recording that. Let me start troubleshooting. Okay, so I've got it working. I've been doing manual routing in KiCad for most of my PCBs lately, so feeling pretty, clever, like a pretty chuffed, pretty clever for myself. So, like a dumbass, I shorted 2 of the address lines. In a couple places. So yeah, first person who mentions DRC gets permaban from the channel. Only joking. So yeah, so I unfortunately missed them when I ran DRC. So, but I've got it working. I don't have the rub out. I've still got the rub out, dedicated rub out key removed. So I'll have a fiddle with that probably when I do the next boards. But the cursor keys are working and all the other keys are working. So let's start recording, power on, and see if I'm any better. Right, so now remember with the ZX80, it can either compute or it can display video. It can't do both at the same time. So every time you type something, the screen's gonna go all messed up. That's just how the Z80 works. Right, so I've got the Minstrel connected. Let's just do a catalog. Right. Right, let's do Kong first. So it should be, nope. So just J, yep, load. I quite like, yeah, it's nice typing. Anyway, right, load Kong. Okay. So, yeah, so I need to also check if I can get my space /0. So I had it also configured so that the space bar could be the 0 button. The 0 button's used for jumping in Kong, but I've got that disabled at the moment, so I'm just going to have to use the 0 separately. But so controls, you can use Sinclair Kempston. So I could try the joystick, but via the ZX but the whole purpose is to use the cursors, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, or my dedicated cursor cluster here. Right, how high can I go? I need to get my 0 ready for jump. Okay, how high can you get? There we go. So I'll try PACMAN after this. So much easier. Using the cursors, I think. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes, got it. All right. Okay, so I know this level. I don't know this level at all. Okay. Oh, that's a conveyor belt. Okay. Okay. See, as I said, I don't know this level at all, so I'm probably not going to do very well on it. But I'm certainly doing better than I was. Okay, so right, that's a conveyor belt, right? So I can go there. Ah! All right. So I can't fall onto the conveyor belt? I don't know. We'll try PACMAN after this, but PACMAN is pretty difficult. Ah, okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to do some practice, but it's much easier to control than using 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's just reset. Okay. And let's try PACMAN. So much easier. Well, don't type too fast, Brett. Oh, okay. That's a bit weird. It was working just before. Let's restart that. Okay, let's try that again. So, load. PACMAN. Alright, worked that time. Type too fast, maybe. Okay. So again, we're just using the cursors here. But these ghosts are, they are very... They are very fast. This is very hard, this PACMAN. Oh, okay. Incredibly hard, this one. Ah. But you can see so much easier. Bugger! So much easier using the proper cursors, in my humble opinion. You've pretty much got to get the power pellet straight away, otherwise you don't stand a chance. Uh-oh, I am a goner. They're coming. Alright, I got one more chance, do I? Oh no, game over. So yeah, definitely cursor keys are easier to use in that case. We'll try one more. Let's see, I think I was doing MAZOGS before. MAZOGS? Let's okay, and then run. Again, all this flickering, that's purely because it can either display video or it can process. Which is we're going to see this in this case as well. So, right, so press a key. I don't really know how to play this game. Press a key to start. Okay, so we'll try it out. Okay, use W, A, and... Oh, okay, see now it's computing. It's generating the maze, I think. Okay, WAD. Okay, WAD. Okay, and X. Oh, okay, WAD and X. Okay, or W, S, H and J. Okay, V is view. Okay, maze ready. Okay, so I might do W, S, H and J. Which way, left or right? Okay, let's go right. Let's try that. Press any key for information. All right. Okay. Get the sword. What's this? Oh, okay. I'm going the wrong way. Lots of swords this way. Haven't found anyone to attack yet. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, is that if I do that? Oh, here we go. So I can attack this guy over here. Hopefully it's okay with the sword. Okay, oh, I need to get another sword. I'll walk through. I've walked through so many of them. Okay. There we go. There's a sword. All right, now I've got my sword back. Okay. I don't have a sword again. Oh, okay, so if I do that, it should, okay, I can get that for a little thing. Okay, so I was going the wrong way. Get another sword. Okay, now where do I go? Okay, no, dead end again. I'm not going back to the start, am I? Okay. Oh, I should just, well, there's a sword just there, so I should just get it, shouldn't I? Okay. Well, there's one right there. Aha. Whoops. What can I remember all those? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's attack him. How much further till I get out? Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to go get a sword because unless unless you guys are bored of this, in which case let's just attack him without the sword. Oh, I was lucky that time. Okay. the sword. Oh, I found the exit. I think that's the exit. Oh, now, oh God, now I've got to go back. I have to go back. Oh, is this where I follow? Oh, okay, that's what the breadcrumbs are for. Is it? Okay. Whoops, no, I'm not going that way. Oh, what? What happened there? Oh, I can either have a sword or I can carry the treasure. Is that right? I have no idea which way I came. Okay, I was going the right way by the looks of it. All right. Yep, all right, it's going the right way. Whoop, no, not that way. Now which way? All right, still going the right way. And then which way was it? Oh, cool. Okay. Did I finish? Do I have to do anything more? Press M to examine the maze. Press G for another game. Okay, what's M do? Alright, so then do I move down? Okay. Cool. Pretty big maze. There we go. There we go. Let's exit out. So yeah, I think print. I certainly think. Oops, no. Delete. This is a. Don't type too fast. Now, which one is it? No, that's a comma. That's an M. Just trying to find a semicolon. Alright. Let's look on here quickly. Semicolon is equals plus minus arrows. X. There we go. Okay. You got to remember not to type too fast. Okay. There. Oh, I certainly like using this keyboard. Let me stop recording that. Yeah, it certainly makes playing games easier, I think. So, yep, I'll fix it up, and I will get some black keys, and I will put on the keycap labels, I think, once I get the proper the proper one working, and I'll see if I can see if my little rub out key works as well. I think it might have been just because I made the mistake with the routing. Maybe I think the rub out key should work. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully that was of some interest. So details are in my video description, and it's on my GitHub, as with everything. So yeah, bye for now. I thought it'd be good just to have a little close up using the 4K, so there it is. Apart from my poor handwriting skills, I think it's a nice way to use a ZX80. And of course ZX81. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I just wish I hadn't messed up the track routing. But that's what Revision B is for. Get all the kinks out. Bye for now.